Malongbo Lele. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a blessed day. It's weekend, and I just want to share. It's going to be a short little live that I want to share with you guys concerning my well-being and my health. And and so it's very important that I like to share this because I know some of us are some of you guys are concerning about your health. And so as I said earlier, it is very important that we know exactly what we do, or else you are going to end up, you know, hurting yourself more. And so that's the best option is to, just to listen and to to know exactly what you have been directed by your primary care. So for me, my story is different, and because um, it is who I am, and I just like to share the success stories that I have because as of now, as of now, I was on December to December 6th, the 6th of December 2022 up to today or yesterday was the 2nd of February 2023. So approximately it's 1 whole month and 27 days. 1 month and 27 days, I lost I was 250 pounds in December 2022. Okay, we're talking about December 2022. And I weighed 250 pounds. So from December 6, 2022 to December 22, 2022, I lost 15 pounds. And on that day, it was very special because I got hit by COVID-19 and I got positive. I tested positive. And so the doctor suggested you still need to lose weight because if you are not losing weight, you are going to hurt yourself because you are short and you are getting older and you are gaining a lot. You are blowing, So the doctor didn't say blow, but that's my understanding. So what I did, I just turned around and sorry, my video is on. So I just turned around and said, you know what, let's do this. I am going to start working on my well-being because I can do this, I can do that, but at the same time, if I don't take care of my health, I am going to be in trouble. And so what I did was following the doctor's counsel, So my doctor says that it's important that this is weird. So the doctor suggested first to lose 22 pounds, and he suggested around 2020, and I never do anything about myself. So I decided, I got hit by COVID. The suggestion, she said, if you are not doing this, you are going to hurt yourself more. So I felt so heavy. I felt, I'm not at ease all the time. I felt tired. I always have brain, my brain is always fatigued, and I cannot really, imagine if I climb on a step, if I climb on the stairs, if the climbing will be, when I get up there, you know, yeah, when I get up to the top of the stairs, I started feeling tired and I feel I am out of breath. And so I said, this is not the use me, this is not the me I know. So I take the counsel from the doctor or my primary care into heart. I said, if I don't do anything, I'll end up getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'll be blown, and the double chin will be triple and fourple, and then my big head will be blowing. So I decided that it's all about me. And you understand the platform we are using, this page, my Facebook page, or the platform I'm using now is be the best version of myself, or okay? To be the best of my best, to be the goodness of me, to be the prettiest of me, to be the beautiful me, to add more pieces of jewels on top, and then to become the person. What do we mean jewels? What do we mean the best version of me? Is to become the person I'm expected to be by my creator. Is to be the person I'm supposed to be, the potential I need to know, the potential I need to accomplish. And so I just want to tell you that this is a success story. I'm so happy, super happy. It's not, I wish I jump up and down because look, this knuckle here used to be firm, and my clothes, it will all fit everywhere but this part. And then when I wear the clothes, sometimes I cannot extend my hand because it's so tight. Now all those blazers that I have, some of the dresses that I wore in the past that I loved, it didn't fit me because of my arm. That tells me that the doctor was right, that I need to work on my well-being, and I have to make sure that I am working on that. And so I take his counsel into heart, and then I decided. So that is something that I will always remember. Liahona Give Back. It's a nonprofit organization in Arizona, and they run program. They do charity program or charity activity, feeding others, even promoting scholarship, raise fund for scholarship out there for the Tongan kids who are struggling parents on broken homes, or they cannot afford paying their tuitions. And so I invite myself to go to that program and be part of it. And I love it because you feel joy when you are helping, when you laying a hand, when you lend a hand to others and help. So within that program, I felt good because I was wearing some of my dresses, it didn't fit. And I did go to the program without prepping good or without taking the dresses that I want to wear. I took a formal, which I just take it because it's the color and my niece bought it for me. It was nice, I like it. And I feel good in wearing, dressing up, going back to the original me, to dress up, put on my makeup. I feel beautiful. I feel great about myself, because I work for jail before, and I have to wear a certain type. I have to pull back my hair. You cannot go. It's not safe. It's a safety risk, or it's just for my security not to wear my hair down like this. So when I went to the Liahona Give Back, it kind of determined me that I need to lose weight. And I'm telling my story of how I lose, and I'm going to share with you now what I do to be the 235. So from 235 pounds to 250 pounds to 235. It is amazing. It's a miracle, and I really love it. And I feel good about myself. The doctor told me when I was 240 to lose 15 pounds. So what the doctor was actually telling me that I have to be what? 225, is it right? Is it 225? Something, or 215. So that is supposed to match my BMI, my body mass, and so my body and your height and my old age should match. And so I thought it's fun. You watch me eating a lot, eating lots of portion. You watch me sitting in front of the live and talk. Well, it's okay that I talk with you on live, but now on when I went to the Leona Cave back, I feel so tired easily. I love dancing. I love socializing. I love going out there and dance. And when I wore that formal that night, I feel good, but I didn't really get the top and the max of goodness. I didn't really feel positive because why? I was huge. I was heavy. And when I put down that dress and my pouch, my stomach was popping out. I don't see the girl, the waistline. I didn't see that. So I make a determination and I dare myself that when I return home, I'm going to start losing some weight. On top of that, there was a sister, or my cousin, Vika Pututau. She was taking care of herself too. She was into her portion, what type of food. She was very strict on hers. And she was drinking some of her protein shake, which I called muddy water or perepela. I don't like it, but you know what? I finally find out something that it can take over the muddy or the protein shake my sister showed me. But she was very strict on hers and she was good. So with her, I learned and she was more like a guidance for me. So I started to watch her and she said, she cut it very, sweet was out. So for me, I love sweets. I love baking. I love eating sweets. And I can eat ice cream anytime, even at midnight. But that is something that I have learned from my sister, how strict she was on her. So what I do, and she suggested, just cut down the portion. So that is my story. The success story that I'm sharing with you is cut down the kitchen. That's what the doctor told me. Cut the kitchen and cut your portion. If you eat heavy meal, 3 meals and heavy, maybe you can miss a meal and spread out the 2 plates that you use in the meal to cover the 3 meals. So for me, because I was big, I didn't want to kill myself. So what I do, I listen to what the doctor, take off the plates at dinner. Remember dinner? I usually have a big huge plate. So take that plate off the clock. It's nada. I don't touch it, it's done. So if I eat omelet, let's say I eat 2 eggs in the morning, but usually Sunday morning I don't eat. So it's irregular and that's another problem. So what I do, take off the plate at dinner and just use the big plate during between noon time and dinner. I usually eat there. So I bring that 1 plate and I try to eat breakfast. So if I eat breakfast, sometimes I don't get it. Sometimes I don't really get the breakfast. Sometimes I try to eat breakfast. And sometimes I don't try to eat breakfast. But that 1 whole plate, I cut it in 3. You see, 3 meals, so 3 portions of the plate. Instead of eating 3 whole plates, I just eat 2 plates. Let's just say 2 plates. It's breakfast and lunch. So what do I do for lunch? It's the corned beef, the tapioca. So what I learned from Vika, think of the potato. Let's say a potato is this much. I'm gonna just eat a piece of the tapioca, just like this amount. So if the tapioca is this big, is huge, I cut it like this and I'll eat this share. So I cut and I try to stay away from rice, spaghetti, any flour. So in my system for 1 month, in 27 days, and did not eat rice. You saw me, there is a reel that I just shared about my success story of losing. I shared and I put down a what? The scoop, you know, I have a serving, big spoon, big, huge one of rice, and then 2 spoons of soup. And my soup was corned beef, tomatoes, and also onions and water. Okay, that was my soup. And I got 2 scoops of it. So, but let me show you, okay? I'm gonna excuse myself. Here and here and here and here. So remember, I'm not a professional nutritionist. I am sharing with you my experience and so for those of you who are struggling with losing weight or you feel heavy, welcome aboard. I am one of those women who is beautifully enjoying food and I love it. I never regret it. But because I want to be healthier and try to be more alert on what my doctor told me, it's very important. So this is what I call the soup I use. This is it, the big spoon here. It's 1 and then 2. 2 scoop I use today. This is the first time. And this is, and 1 whole scoop of this full and heat. That's what I ate for lunch today. I'm done. So I will eat later, but maybe 1 scoop. 1 scoop of soup and just a level of rice. You get it? So do you understand what do I mean cut? So and then drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. I at least my 8 bottle a day I eat, that's 8 ounces, 6 to 8 ounces. So, and normal. I don't take medicine, I don't do anything. And then I add within the 1 month and 27 days, I exercise at least the minimum was 30 minutes. But you know how I started? After this, I'm going to talk to you how I started. So I'm telling you, this is what I did. So it might help you. And I'm a living witness of being so big and huge. You know, some of you guys are offended when you say fat. Yes, I was just fluffy, you know, and beautifully it matched me, but and my health was not that perfect. That's why I decided to take into heart what my doctor said. The doctor told me I was 240. Let's do some calculation. So when I was 240, you can see that I have double chin. What I do, I exercise it. So that's how I exercise. And then massage it all the time. So 240 subtract the 25 pounds. So actually my doctor told me that I need to be on 215 pounds because that's according to my height and my age. But instead of the 215, I was 240 at the time, I added 55 pounds, 15 more on top of the 40. And then I go up to 255. When I went up to 255, my husband was still alive. And so 255, we work on it. And then I managed to lose 5 pounds. So why didn't I do it when it was 240? Just take away the 15, it was easier. Why? Because I thought it's fun to eat. When my hubby passed away, I started to realize that my husband was very careful with his food and he exercised himself every day. He did a lot of push-up, and Mr. Kaltekula or Atele College alumni in their classmate, they have a little group. They always talk 24/7 according to their Hikulupu. And I watch him and I learned from it, but he was losing and not unfortunately, we did not know that he was sick, okay, until later. And then I feel that it was his time, that he needs to move on and leaving me with the children. And I am so strong just to be alone. And I love him, I missed him. But what I'm sharing, because I lose 5 pounds. So 250 after, so after 1 month, so for the whole year, I stayed 250. So I lose 5 pounds and I just stayed 250 until the 6th of December 2022. I decided and make that commitment that I'll start losing some weight, shut down some way, because I feel getting tired easily, and I was so sickly with COVID. So and then on December 22, I was 242, along with the COVID. And then I maintained there, I stayed there in 242. And then yesterday, that's after 1 month and 27 days, I weighed 235 pounds. Imagine how happy I am. Very happy. I am super proud of myself. I lost that many pounds then. 250, let's go. 250, take away 235. I lost, am I right? 250, take away 235. Yes, I lost 15 pounds. So to me, it's amazing. It's amazing. No, I'm wrong. So I lost 15 pounds from the 6th of December to December 22, I lost 15 pounds. So on December 22, I weighed 242. So now I weigh 235. I lost 7 pounds. So 7 pounds, how many days is that? Let me look at it. 7 days, let's see. So let's see, I'm trying to get the date, the calendar. How many days is that? Never mind, forget it. It's too fast, too slow. So the calendar, if I lose weight, so from December 22 to January, that's 1 month, okay? And then from January, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1 month and 11, I lost 7 pounds. I should do better, but I'm proud of myself. I'm losing 30 pounds altogether. No, is it 30 pounds? No, I'm losing 22 pounds. I got it. So now I got the 22 pounds. I'm taking it off. Now I'm going to work of going back to 215. So I'm 235 now. So I need, 20 pounds to go. So if I get 20 pounds, I think I should be good. Okay, so that's the great news that I'm talking about it. Be the best version of myself. It's all about you. It's how good, how cool you think about yourself. It's building your self-confidence. And if you don't feel good about yourself, and all you do, you compare, you complain, and judge others, or you compare yourself to others, and you are dwelling in the past, I think we need to shape up. And that goes to our children, that goes to our friends, that goes to our parents. We need to just be the person we're supposed to be. Be the best version of myself. Just be yourself. And so for me, I dig deep inside me and try to bring out, what do I lack? What do I need to lose or to let go in order for me to feel great about myself? So to me, this is one thing, and that's the great news from I lose a lot. And to me, that is the greatest success that I ever had is not that I ever had, but I think I lose this so much, 15 pounds altogether. Yeah? I love it. So, you know, so that is, if I lose another, from 1 month, I lose another 15, it's healthy. Not, it's not rushing, it's not too advanced, it's not too fast or very speedy, but it is just right. It's all organic, it's all natural. I don't take pills, I don't do anything, it's naturally there. So in moving forward, maybe I might take some pills, some vitamin or whatever, I don't know, but I haven't started and I haven't tried it out. But to me, I feel good about my skin, I feel good about my body, and I am so energetic to do things, and I'm not, you know how you climbed up on the stairs, I start doing that. So this is one experience, and I am so happy. So let me talk to you how I eat and how I started. When I started with what my sister Vika says, cut down your portion. What the doctor told me, cut down the kitchen and cut down the plates. That's all you need. And just walk around, do your 30 minutes exercise, you're done. Now I am witnessing the truthness of that. You just have to do that, or else you are going to keep on whining and talking about it without trying. So when I started off the sweet. I drink water. And my daughter gave me this. Didn't really care about it. So she gave it to me and I said, never mind, I'll just use this. But now it's useful because we have the water tank in the house and I have to fill it up. If I finish this and then I finish another one, that's going to be a good thing for the whole day. So that's one thing. And I think approximately, I don't know, after this, I'm going to look at how many bottles in this so I can tell you. But usually, to be honest with you guys, this is 6 to 8 ounces, okay? And I drink at least 6 to 8 of this a day. Sometimes I can drink only 5, but drink a lot of water. That's what I did. That's my experience. Cut down the sweet. I didn't drink any more sweet. Cut it off. So what I did next is, like I told you, cut down the portion. And then if I'm hungry, I munch on. And I try to eat a little portion for the 3 meals. And then in between, I can get a apple, or sometimes I don't eat anything. I'm good. I just drink water. Sometimes when I drink water, I'm done. Or sometimes I just get a cone of ice cream. Remember, I didn't eat ice cream during the 1 month. I didn't do it. After the 1 month, I started having a scoop of ice cream, just 1 scoop or 2. To me, as I'm a human being who is healthy, I'm very healthy. I don't have any disease. Maybe that's why my doctor told me to watch the way I eat and cut down my weight, because I can have hypertension or I can have diabetic if I'm not watching, because, it is already there, borderline. But he wanted me to say to myself, cut it off, because if not, it's going to affect my health. So on the 6th of December, I watched my sister, and she was the role model that I follow. So cut down the portion, and I eat less. And cut down, I usually eat very late at night. And it's okay to eat, but not a heavy plate. Remember, I already had my food, only 2 plates, compile them together and get them into 3, and that's my 3 meals. Or if I'm so hungry at night, it won't hurt. Don't let your body starve. That's me. Remember, this is my experience. I go and just get me a scoop of ice cream. After the 1 month I started, it's more like detoxing myself on my 1 month. Or just get a piece of cracker, and eat. So that really helps. And then as I walk with that meal, with that portion, then I started, instead of eating this portion, I cut it again in the morning. So in the morning, I already share, I already separate it. So that portion in the morning is very small. The portion in the noon time, I'm still maintaining to that first cut, the three. And then the later night, I get the portion, that same portion in the morning and eat it late night because I'm about to sleep. So that's how I started. I didn't just start right away and eat for 1 month and 27 days. Today is my first time eating rice. I never eat rice or spaghetti. I just don't like it. So I eat tapioca. I eat the root crops from Tonga. Our parents sent us organic food from Tonga. Mo and Nancy always send us that. But I embrace those Tongan food because they are organic. There is no fertilizer or whatever they add there. So to me, cut down my tapioca. Just cut it as more like the panata, the potato, remember? So this portion. And today you saw me, I cut down. So I'm good, that's it. So after today, when I hit the 6, when I get to the 6, so I have how many? 3 more days, I'm gonna cut the portion of food at lunchtime. You get it? So it's just to cut, and then you just eat. When the body says enough, it's enough. Sometimes I go with my appetite and my throat here. So the next thing I'm gonna share with you is what are the alter? How do I alter the way I eat? So I was watching Steve Harvey one day, and this is what he advertised. You know how we do smoothie, and I love smoothie. I like milkshake and all that. So I watched his show, and he was on live in that day with his specialist, with his nutritionist, with his primary care doctor, with all the specialists that he had. And he said to himself, I think there are people out there who doesn't know or who doesn't have the money. So because I have all that, he called upon all his specialties to come, and he told them that I think you guys feel that way. Just like me, I feel good inside. I feel young. I feel good. I feel like I can still run the hurdles. I can jump the hurdles. I think I can play pickleball all day long. I know that. But when I started it, I don't. I feel tired. I forget. I am very forgetful at times. Sometimes if I want to sleep, I sleep. I don't want to get up from my bed because I say, ouch, I wish I can sleep more. Have you ever come across that time? That's exactly how I felt when I didn't lose weight. So Steve feeling that. And so it got my attention. So I watched the whole show, even though I was just watching it online. I'm poor, I don't have the money, and sometimes I have this mentality, everyone who is advertising to sell any product or to do things is all about money. It's not healthy, and I believe that. But when I watch it, he brought all the grapes, the blueberry, the blackberry, pineapple, whatever. There are lots of fruits in there, lots of greens, lots of grasses, and lots of green stuff. Kale and spinach and broccoli and all that. I hate those green. I don't like the taste of it, and I don't like the smell sometimes when you cook it, when you choose it, or when you blender it to make smoothie out of it. Despite you add ice cream and all that, I don't like it. But he got my attention that day, and I watched it. He was the same with me. He doesn't like the taste, even though they add all this flavor into it, but it tastes. So he showed how the green, 30 different greens, 30 different superfood in there, okay, in every serving. So he says, these are made from the natural and vegan-friendly plant-based, ingredients. And I have mentioned some of those. Even mushroom is there, lots of different kinds, and things that I hate the smell. And so I decided to watch it. And he says, there is something called mitochondrial. Mitochondrial is a gene that boosts your energy or to make you feel stronger and younger. So that kind of gene, is being destroyed by some other gene, their bad gene. Let's just say the bad gene and the good gene. So the good gene that usually make us feel strong and energized, and feel youthful, that gene is being destroyed by the bad gene. And so his primary doctor, the only thing is we need to find the healing or the one that can cure and destroy the bad gene. So the doctor and the primary doctor and the nutritionist and the specialties came up and get all the plants and all the green and put it together. And they said, this is a smoothie. Instead of blendering it every day or choosing it, they all put it together in this called Elevate You. You see? Elevate You by Steve Harvey. It's Vitality Daily Greens. 5 natural plants for all day energy, optimized performance, and healthy aging. 10 powerful greens per serving. And it's over than 30 superfoods. So why do I share this? I'm not sharing it because I want to promote, but I'm telling you, when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like eating anything. I just drink this. It's 1 scoop. This is Alter. This is 1 scoop only. You see, 1 scoop of it, and maybe I need some now. I already eat. I usually try not to eat it all, not to drink like this every day. I just, and it comes with this bottle called Elevate You. Only 1 scoop, and that scoops you have all, and then 6 to 8 ounces. So this can be like a smoothie in the morning. You can do that. And I don't eat breakfast. That's a lot already. This is something I alter. Like my sister gave me her protein shake. Protein shake, I like it, but I didn't like the taste, so that's why I found this and I ordered only 42, and that was my budget. I didn't have it. I only that. This can last me for a month. Okay, so you can also shake it, and then I leave it here. So I use this as something to munch on. They're greens, they're vegetables and fruits. Okay, so I use this, or I think I can use for me, if I have to keep on munching, I can use the protein shake as a munch, as a snack in between. Just one mouthful or 2 is enough. Like I use this one here. I already drink 1 in the morning, so I ate my lunch. This will be my snack since I don't have fruits in the house. Or I have carrots, but I'm not into carrots today. So that is another thing that alters what I do, and I usually do that. So let's say if I work all day, I sit at the computer, I work from home and do this, and I just get the shake, the smoothie, and eat from it. Or that's my energy for the day. So I think that is it. And then I'm going to share with you how I do my exercise. My exercise, I started with just flexibility, because the body has been exercising for so many years, but now I don't. So I started with exercising, flexing, just try to do flexibility, foul, so I can feel stretch, and then sometimes I do stand up, and sometimes I just stand up and do some exercise, like, let me do this, like sometimes I do this from sitting. Every 10 seconds, I let go, since I'm sitting too much. So I do that often as part of my snack. And another thing is I exercise for only 30 minutes, because I remembered my professor at school told us, doing the same thing every day, it will hurt you. Constantly doing the same movement. So what I do, I started flexibility. I do a mindfulness activity, practicing and exercising my lungs. Breathe in and hold so you can control, you have energy bringing oxygen in. So after mindfulness activity, then I do 7 moves only. Each move costs 60 seconds or 1 minute. And then it costs 7 minutes multiplied by 7 days, or 7 minutes every 7 days. So after one set, I don't do that. I go walking for 7 days. You get it? I don't walk for 7 days. I alter it. I go walk. Tomorrow, I go up and down my steps in the house, and then I rest. Then I do it online, and 7 days, I did it online, and I jump. I do jumping rope, and that's all. At least 30 minutes. And sometimes I'm so lazy to do that and go live. I just get out to the school playground. It's my neighbor. That's my backyard. I go there and walk for 30 minutes. And I usually walk is 2.5 miles. So after that, I understand that it helps. So sometimes I'm lazy to do my exercise. I hate to admit, sometimes I'm not on it. But if I miss 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days, it's still okay for me because I have been moving myself, and I'm cutting also the portion. So with all this, the exercising, at least the minimum is 30 minutes, cutting down the portion and cutting the time in the kitchen and cutting the plates that I have, I feel so much great. And that's why I want to jump in today and tell you guys how much I appreciate. Myself, I'm losing. 15 pounds is a huge success, and I love it. So now I'm working on getting to 215. I get to 215, I should end there. Or maybe if I can go down to 200, but 200 is, I'm gonna look, I don't wanna look skeleton, I wanna look. I like my fat cheeks because it's beautiful, it's fluffy, And so to me, that is something I want to share with you. And I cut down the miangako, it won't hurt. I eat a little bit of miangako, but it's just cut down the portion. It's all about the portion. You just cut it down and then try to feel good. So the next thing is how I dressed up and how you look at me. I think some of you guys have a compliment. You look beautiful. I like your hair going down. Yes. I used to have this long hair when I was not working in jail. And pulling back my hair was always my husband's style. He loves me when I have my hair back. And continuously, at the time, I put down my hair, I blow it. But when I work for the state and then I work in jail, so for my security and a safety risk issue, I have to put my hair always violet or bunded or braided. And that's why you see me all the time with my hair. And then when it gets to Sunday, sometimes I don't want to fix my hair because all I do, I'm going to fix it. And when I get home, I'm going to what? Let it back again so I feel good. So dressing up. So starting now, I find time to get out at least once a week, just to be girls out or sister out or just be myself and just go to a restaurant or to a casino or to place karaoke, or I do karaoke at home and just be myself. So all those and spirituality, I boost my energy going back to the temple often twice a week and also focus on the Lord. Sometimes we can do so much, but he is the one who helped us accomplishing it. So I just want to share with you that success story that I am losing. Woo-hoo! Okay, I'm losing and I'm enjoying it. And I am aiming and targeting to lose, at least to get to where my primary doctor wants me to do. Our primary provider wants me to lose 22 pounds now. And now I'm going to go to the 215. I believe by April the 6th, I should get that out. So that's all what I want to share with you. And I want to share with you that because promoting the platform that I am is to be the best person or the best version of myself. I te hoko koe whungani ki tā, o ku te whakaaungai, pa ku te alu ki loto, o ia ke kita o whenga I ke to o mai ai tala wau, mo whonga whakaofa mo whungani, pia tō atu ko o kita. Too many times we are so downhearted when we feel down about yourself, when you don't set a goal, when you don't have anything. And if my children or any of you, my friends and my peers, you don't feel good about yourself, it's all about you. It's your choice. It's not about me. It's not about anybody else. You have to make that choice to be offended or to feel that way. If you want to live a better life and enjoyable life, be somebody. Just be yourself, and try to bring out that inner beauty that comes from within, and then enjoy life. So that is the success story that I want to share with you. And I hope that you guys will find time to do something about your well-being, do something about yourself. We cannot bring money. We cannot take care of the children. We cannot enjoy life if we are not healthy. And that was a turning point for me when I got hit by COVID. I worked in the front line for so many years, and I never get the disease when it came. But when I am staying home and work from home, I got it because I was too big. Ia na fusino o hingana wa he kwa ke ulava te matatari sino me whakisotia malu e sino ke ne malu I kita me maki ko ngahe ko foi feti alome. So ko whare ia me ku whaka muktau kapu ka motolo ko mea le reika ke o ngoi o ku ke whakaofa po ke whungani. O ngoi o ku kai ke tatau ho nge ia pa ko ke hata ne tatau hono ti e na e ipe ko hono fotunga o ne mo ui mo ko e nai whautau ke takeke. O ko tui o to ton ke ho ke lau kau aki koe. Ko fefine tala mo koe, tangata tala mo koe. Ala ki hoto loto, pea o mai ki tu a te hasino mai a ngeia whafo I tui wa me loto. Kono uhinga, ke o ngoi o kuke toa, pea ke o ngoi ko fefine koe, pe ko tangata koe, o kuke lau kau aki pe koe. E tai ko tau o ngoi au tau lau kau aki tau tulpa tau o ngoi, koe kakai makehe ki tā, o ku te toe langa o toe whai ai ngahi ngā wela, pea o pe o whakaofo. Ko iai ho ai e ki makainga, ko tapoi kia motol. Ko ki in exercise mo ki experience now share to is for our own good and for your own good too. I like to say thank you for tuning in. Be yourself. Hoko koe whungani kita. Be the best version of myself and have a wonderful day. And I hope you guys are enjoying your week. Chill out, be happy, make up your own style and be that person. And I know for sure that you can do it, as I am a living witness of losing that so many pounds by just cutting the kitchen, cutting my portion, snack in between a little, and then just enjoy yourself. Okay? You cannot enjoy yourself if you don't enjoy the best version of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.